Hello, everyone.
Good morning, world. Happy
morning.
Friday.
Happy Friday. We've got a lovely sunshine here in London. We brought the sunshine back from Marbella, although I say that, it's absolutely horrendous weather in Marbella at the moment. So, without further ado, welcome, Sarah. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Pleasure.
Really brief interview. Little testimonial, let's call it an interview.
Yeah.
Testimonial about your experience on the midlife method. Do you want to, firstly, obviously I've said your name is Sarah. Do you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Okay, so I'm Sarah. I live in Mid Wales. I'm 62 and I don't know what else to say.
No, that's fine. So you joined the midlife method. When was it you joined, you signed up with us?
January the 10th. So pretty much 10 weeks ago.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And it's been such a pleasure to have you on the programme with us. And obviously now you're continuing to work with us, which is a beautiful thing because we love to be able to work with people longer term than 8 weeks. But
yeah.
So just first of all, I think the first question really is what made you decide to reach out to us and join the midlife method?
Well, I suppose two things really. One was that one of my friends on Facebook, on her live thing, it kept popping up with you guys, and I started to get really intrigued about who you were and what she was doing and everything. So the first thing was that I had a really strong referral from somebody I really trust.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was that I am in my 60s and I have 2 children and I'm kind of sole parent, and my children are still they're 21 and 19, and some friends of ours of my sort of age group have not been very well recently and have got things like early onset dementia, and it started to make me very aware of my own mortality. And I just thought I really need to get a grip on this, because although I'm very active and I walk and I cycle a lot, I've always had a bit of a battle with my weight. Never been huge, but always felt a bit chunky. And I just thought if I don't get this sorted out, it's just going to carry on, and I won't be the best person I can be in 10 years time, 20 years time, So that in the past, when I've tried to lose weight, it's always just been about losing weight, but this was a real different thing. This has been about being as fit and healthy for as long as I possibly can and continuing to have a really active lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got another question just as a side note there, but what made you choose us? I know obviously you said about it was a really strong referral, but I know we had that little consultation call, didn't we? What was it that made you think, yeah, that's it?
I think it's because you have a very holistic approach. And that was the thing that made, although I have tried, 2 things I think. One is the approach, but the other thing I think is that you're there all the time supporting. And I have tried one other, similar in the sense that it did have a holistic approach, but the support just really wasn't there in the same way.
Yeah.
And I think when you're trying to change the habits of a lifetime, you need somebody batting in your corner, because it is not an easy thing to do and to sustain.
Yeah.
And that's why I chose to carry on after the 8 weeks, because I just thought I need a bit longer with you guys going, prodding me and checking and and advising and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're thrilled to have you carrying on with us.
Yeah, and it is the accountability piece, isn't it? We say that it's the missing piece to so much. We can have the plan, we can have the goal, we can set it in motion, but actually a lot of the time it's that accountability piece, and we need that ourselves. We all need that at points.
Yeah.
I love the fact there, I'm just going to pick up on that you talked there about habit change and change the habits of a lifetime, because I think a misconception some people have is like, I'm going to get a diet plan and a movement, which of course, we don't give you a diet plan. Actually, we take you through nutritional coaching, but our approach is so much more about that behavior change, the belief change, the habit change, so that you're sustaining it for the long term. So it's great to hear that.
Yeah.
What
were you looking to achieve when you came on board?
I think the thing that when I do my weekly check-ins and progress, the thing that really drives me is the body fat percentage.
Yeah.
Because when I started, I was above average, and now I'm just within. So the driver is, you know, I mean, obviously I've lost weight, which has been brilliant, and lost centimeters.
Can you
and
tell us
everything.
how much?
tell us
I
you
can. I've got it written down just
What a
here.
good student you are, Sarah.
So I have lost 6.5 kilos,
Oh, wow.
reduced my body fat by 2.5%. I've lost 8 centimeters off my waist and 7 centimeters off my hips.
Wow.
Boom!
And I do look quite different.
Now,
I
what would
do.
that mean
It's-
in terms of a dress for a party, for example?
I know, yes. So I don't know how you knew that, James, but I'm going to somebody's 70th tonight. And I tried a dress on yesterday that I think I might have worn it once since I bought it, when I might have been going through a slim period. And I look brilliant in it. And I'm just like, oh, look at me.
Wow. I love that.
I was going to say,
So
actually,
many clients are like that. They go, I got back into this thing.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
I
Yeah.
had to do."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and how does that make you feel? I know we're going a little bit off piece here, but like, how did, because I actually did obviously send over a few questions beforehand, but now
Yeah.
it always goes off like this. You know, like how what impact is that having, positive impact is this having on other areas of your life? Because it does, right?
Yeah, it does. I think you know, I always, when I've tried to lose weight before, I cycle and walk, but I remember you saying that one of the things you said really early on, which really stuck with me, when you said yoga and walking is not enough. And I thought, oh,
Yeah.
that's me. And when I started doing my workouts, it's just, I always thought, oh, I can't be asked to go and do a workout or a HIIT or anything, but I really love them. And I think in the whole 10 weeks, I've only missed a couple.
Yeah.
That it's been brilliant. And I think I have so much more energy because of that.
Yeah.
But the dress thing, when I looked in the mirror, I just thought, I'm nailing this. I am nailing this. And you know, and the incentive to carry on is just,
The incentive to carry on.
yeah. And what James was saying about the food thing, well, I don't, even in the evenings now, I have changed the way that Martin and I eat, but he's an outdoor instructor, so he needs his carbs.
Yeah.
So when I cook in the evenings, or he cooks in the evenings, I just don't eat the carbs. I just have, you know, and it's completely become part of the way we do things at home.
Yeah. And how long did that take to kick in, would you say, Sarah?
Well, I think I missed them. I suppose I missed the routine of always cooking that kind of a meal. Well, not missed it, but you know, had to really think about it. It didn't take that long, and I think it was because I did another thing that you guys suggested, which was to meal plan every week, and I still do it now. So every Sunday I sit down, I meal plan for the week, and I shop for the week.
Love it.
And it is brilliant, because Martin works away a lot at the moment, so he's quite often away Monday to Friday. And when he started doing that, I started buying loads of ready meals because I just couldn't be bothered to cook.
Yeah.
And then I started with you guys, and from that moment, even though he's away every week, I cook every night. You know, and it's easy. It's easy. It's just become part of my routine.
Yes, and that's the thing, isn't it? That's what it takes people. I was doing a coaching call yesterday morning, and we've been together for 4 weeks now, and she was like, it's just starting to kick in. It's starting to feel like it's really working for me, and actually I'm choosing what's best for me rather than what that reptilian part of my brain is saying, which is eat the sugar, eat the carb.
Yeah.
Like actually starting to move over here, which is what does my body need? Once you get momentum, we always say momentum breeds momentum, don't we? That's one of our little phrases.
Yeah.
But once you start getting going, and now you're saying I'm nailing this, it becomes like the new version of you, and your self-identity starts to change.
Yeah. I think that's right. I think I do look at myself now and think this is a different me. I look very different, and I just think my mindset is very different. It's brilliant, honestly. It has been life-changing. I think that I don't, you know, I get up in the morning and think, oh, brilliant, porridge, and can't wait for my breakfast. But I don't really think at any point in the day, oh, I'm absolutely starving, I really fancy a biscuit, or I just don't. It doesn't happen. I'm, you know, I have enough to eat. Before on diets, all I did was think about food the whole time, and I don't do that.
Oh, Sarah.
That's so
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
yeah, I
amazing.
get to lunchtime and I think, oh, it's lunchtime. Oh, good.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously, like the stuff that we teach you about protein and all that sort of stuff has been really
Yeah, now that is what. Yeah, the protein bit. I still struggle to eat enough protein.
We all do to a degree. It is
Yeah, yeah, but I have massively cut down on the carbs. You know, and pretty much on the fat as well. So
Yeah.
and the sugar. So yeah, it's all.
Well, you get
I don't seem to eat very much.
results.
Got salad.
So you've already told us the results that you wanted to what
Yeah.
you wanted to, and the results you actually got,
I guess if someone's watching this now
Yeah.
or in the future and
and
they're
being
thinking,
totally inspired
they're
by
thinking,
this.
should I do it? What would you say to anyone that's thinking of doing this?
Go for it.
Hmm.
I would, because I think when I think how many times I have tried to do this and not really gone the right route and had the best support. And I think one of the things I really love about you guys is it's not all kind of dead serious either. It's, you know, we have a laugh, and in the group chats, it's just great. There's so much support out there. You know, and if you're having a bad time, when we have the group chats and somebody's not great, you just think, oh, blimey, you know, we just need to boost each other up and recognize everybody has bad days. And yeah, it's been brilliant. I think the support you give is massive.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
that really means a lot
you.
to us.
It really does. You can't honestly never ever take it for granted. Always so honoured, and you know, we're so lucky that you've decided, like some of the other ladies that started at the same time with you. You know, they
Yeah,
decided it's nice because you're like a little group, aren't you?
yeah,
A supportive group, and we're just lucky that we get to carry on working with you and carry on championing you as you know, you saunter in your dress. When you
yeah,
go tonight, you're like, look at me.
Sighing party.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you look, I mean, we just have seen such difference. It's like there's a glow to you, and obviously your face shape has changed a little bit,
Yeah.
quite a lot, but you just look so glowing, and it's a real pleasure to see you shine so much.
Well done.
Oh, well, thank
done
you
you.
both.
Well
Yeah,
done
thank you
Like,
guys.
we can lead you and show you, but it's all of you and you that do all the hard work and stick to it, and these are the results you get.
Yeah,
These are the results
Yeah.
you get. So well done you. Hats off to you.
thank you.
Thank you so much, lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Sending lots of love.
Have a lovely weekend.
Bye.
Bye.